everybody, and welcome to another Monday Evening Mojo, right? And this one is a killer, man. This one, rising to our best without missing the pops. Ooh, this one kind of lands heavy, right? This one's, boy, this last Monday, the first half of the year. That's right. 2025 is halfway in the bag, baby. We got one half left, and the second half is going to be a lot quicker in terms of the time it goes than the first one, right? So I'm here today to ask you a couple of things. I want you to take a moment to pause first. For those of you out there that have had it, I'm talking to those goal-setting folks, those in business, relationships, and health, whatever that is, and you're out there killing it. To the person out there that's in the middle, they're halfway okay with their goals, but they're not totally satisfied. And that person that says, man, Jeff, I'm done. I'm going to just survive through 2025. Not thrive. I'm going to survive through 2025. Anybody out there that just wants to survive, put it in the chat when you hear this. Say, I'm not a surviving person. I want you to know that you don't have to survive. Let's thrive in 2025, right? Man, why is this important? I'm talking to myself as I share this message with you today, right? You guys know me as the comeback king, right? I'm the one who helps people flip the script on their stinking thinking and change the conversation they're having with themselves about themselves, the one you listen to and the one you talk to, right? And step into their greatness. But as I said in the title, what is it? Rising to our best without missing the pops. Are you so busy becoming? Are you so busy in the grind? Or is the noise around you so loud that you cannot hear the whispers? Right? I wrote down some of them, right? One of them is God's drops of whispers, reminding you of your greatness, reminding you of the gifts that he's given you, reminding you of the responsibility that we all have to be the best that we can be for ourselves, our family, and those around us, right? Or peace taps you on the shoulder. That calm and peace that kind of gets you out of that crazy, chaotic state of mind that you're in, the crazy state of spirit that you're in, that grumpy, agitative, angry place that we find ourselves in because of all the things that are going on in the world. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Peace taps you on your shoulder. Are you recognizing it? Your next breakthrough shows up. And check this one out. Your next breakthrough shows up quietly, but your grind is too loud to hear, to even notice it, right? Ooh-wee. I'm going to say that one again. Your next breakthrough shows up quietly, but your grind is too loud to notice. I don't have to give you an example of that. We all know what that means, right? Where you're agitated, making excuses, and not happy. And we're talking about going through this last year, as you're reflecting back so far this year, right? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with me. Those things out here that are keeping you in the space that you're in. That's one, right? It's the grind and becoming. And the other piece of it is, and here's the other thing that's really crazy, is the chaotic world. I talked about it last week. The world's full of noise, political noise, wars, uncertainty, economic-wise, all that stuff that goes on. It's easy to settle into the survival mode. But I said it earlier, survival is not the goal, baby. What is the goal, Jeff? It's about alignment. It's about growth. It's about peace. Let's say it again, alignment, growth, and peace, right? When we settle down, take a deep breath. Woo! I'm going to read this. This is my version of Timothy 4:12. And it says, 1 Timothy 4:12. And it talks about, who Jesus was. And I'm not here to preach about it because I don't know all the details around that depth of it. But I do know this. The example that he was is who he was and who we can be. Right? His example, he showed up in how he spoke to people. He showed up in how his conduct was. And his love for life and for others. And faith. And most important, in his purity. Man, that brother was a clean cat, boy. right? He did what he said and said what he did. And we follow that. Whether you believe in God or whatever you believe in, whatever source that feeds you, those words can apply, right? They can apply, man. So, I just want to say, so starting this week, can you do me a favor? Actually, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Starting this week, for the rest of the year, I'm not asking you to do more. I'm asking you to be more. All right, I'm not asking you to do more. I'm asking you to be more. What do you mean, Jeff? I'm just going to read through these things I wrote down for you, and I'm going to let you out of here. Be more. Be still enough to recognize divine timing. Don't walk past opportunity. Don't run through doors that have already been closed. Don't try and open up a door that's been closed over and over and over again, but you just can't let it go. Some doors need to be closed in order for you to get to the next door. And some doors are only open for a season. Recognizing the timing, right? It's about leadership. About for me, it was about creating masterminds and creating summits, bringing leaders in from all over the world to speak to my people. All right. Be brave enough to honor your inner voice. That's a tough one. Emotionally wounded, divorced, men that are leaders but struggling in those areas is something that I've been asked to do for a long time. And I just, my inner voice says, man, that was you at one point in your life. You've learned some things, you've earned some respect, you've done some things that people can use to get past where you were a long time ago. Be brave enough to honor your inner voice. What is it for you? Be present. Be present enough to rise up as your best self. How do you mean, Jeff? Will be present with clarity, peace, and power. Just show up as yourself, man. Stay in the moment. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't get caught up in all the chaos that's going on outside of what you can control. And that stinking thinking, that conversation that you have with yourself, about past failures, about past disappointments, about the things that keep blocking, keep turning that thermostat back down to 72, a comfort level. Right? When you were riding at 90, getting hotter and hotter every day, but man, you keep switching that switch every day, turning yourself backwards. And I like this one most of all, and it's be vulnerable enough so we can see the real you. Be vulnerable enough so we can see the real you. What's that look like? As leaders, we're taught to be stoic. We're taught to be strong. We're taught to have this image that, nothing harms us, nothing hurts us, man. But that's a crap, right? That's not how life is, man. People today need to know that you're a person also. They need to know that you hear them, that you see them. And being vulnerable is a good way. The only way I really know to show. Truly, from this platform. So, if you're ready to catch your pops, man. And they're out there. There's so many things out there that are helping people, and the pivotal opportunity points that we all walk by, that we all see, that we all can have. Hey, Connie, what's going on, girl? Thanks for stopping in. It's just, you're an example of one that just keeps showing up and doing amazing things for other people, right? In your profession, in your personal life, just all kinds of things. So thank you so much for being my friend. So let me just tell you and remind you that rising to our best is possible. And there's some things that I mentioned to you, like pausing, taking a deep breath, and listen beyond the noise. Oh man, listen beyond that noise. You know that noise, the chaos that we get sucked into, picking up your phone and getting lost in social media, or arguing with people just because you want your own way and you're really just afraid to do something that you're supposed to do. And get ready for a beautiful, beautiful second half of Let's Thrive in 2025. Let's strive, thrive, Make it happen in 2025. Let's thrive, baby. Come on now. You guys, let's come together. Don't let the stinking thinking stop you. Don't let the worries and excuses build you up so you can't see your own way. Because I want you to know, man, you are meant for more. All of us are meant for more. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied, especially your stinking thinking. No matter what the first half of 2025 looks like, whether you're killing it, like I said at the beginning, or you barely showing up at all, or you're in the middle, this message can help you. Because we're all given opportunity to serve and help one another. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on the other person, how you may help them, especially when all you can think about is yourself. Take the focus off yourself and put it on somebody else. I guarantee you'll feel better. And that's what we're supposed to do in this place called living in the United States, living in the world. Stop missing the pops because you're trying to become. Let the pops help you become who you're supposed to be. All right. Appreciate everybody. Share this information, pass it on, and don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You should not be denied, especially your stinking thinking. Change that conversation you're having with yourself about yourself, and let's begin this journey together. My information is in the comment section. Please reach out to me. And if you connect with this message in the comments, I ask you to put down in the comments, thrive, the word thrive, and then we'll have a conversation. Thrive and rise, whichever one you want. All right. Have a good night. Take care. See you next Monday. Woo, glad to be back. Talk to you guys later. Take care now. Let's all thrive, baby. 2025, second half. Let's own it. Come on now.